Cabernet Franc I actually do like a lot, but I would drink this. I would buy this. I'd buy a case of this wine myself. I mean, this wine is absolutely unbelievable.
25 now. I got $25. 25 bottle, 35 bottle, 35, 45, 45 bottle, 45 now.
How about $21.99 on the reorder price? I'm there, man. This wine is 100 points
Sold.
for me.
You bought it.
Okay, fine. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible bottle of wine.
You wonder why our glasses already got the white wine on it, because we started tasting this and the camera ran out, the battery ran out. This is the Alta.
Actually, Paul ran out, and then I had to come bring it back.
So this is the Alta Sauvignon Blanc, and this is the reason I chose this. And now I'm looking at it because the color's slightly different than most Sauvignon Blancs. And second, the nose is that tropical effusiveness. that
Yes,
we're talking
yeah, I
about.
know. But then in the mouth, you get Sauvignon Blanc, you know.
But I think you're right. I think it's that French clone.
The Muscat clone.
Yeah.
This guy, Fred Oliel, I can't remember, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's Iranian. He's from Iran. Came over when the Shah took over and humanity lived. So, as a lot of Iranians, even though it's a highly Muslim country, love wine. And there's some incredible Iranian friends of mine who are wine importers. It's kind of bizarre. Anyway, this guy and his wife bought some property in Napa Valley back in the 1990s, and on Atlas Peak, which is one of the top areas in Napa. And he didn't know that his next door neighbor was John Consgard, who makes probably some of the best Napa Valley Cabernet there is, and is very highly respected. He does a lot of consulting for other Napa wineries. So naturally, he's his neighbor. He starts helping him out. He's going, "Wow, this guy really knows a lot about wine, man. You know, he's really helping me out a lot. And this is the product of what that is, and that's amazing."
You don't use the word complex with white wine very often, but this is
Oh,
complex.
no, you do with this wine.
And I'm reading the back and it says, minimalist fermentation, and I was just trying to figure out in the nose what I'm getting, and I was guessing it's from the fermentation process because it's fermented in oak, which you don't see a lot of that either.
Well, you don't, especially for Sauvignon Blanc, because you don't want it to take on the flavor of the oak. But I believe they use natural yeast. They don't add yeast to it. Now, I'm not sure if that's just a trick or what. I do know that the few times that I have had wines that were supposedly fermented on natural yeast, they did taste a little different.
Well, I told you the story of the wine my daughter dragged me to Brooklyn to go buy. And it was
I
$75
remember
a
that,
bottle,
and it was terrible.
And that was natural yeast, and that was terrible. But no, I don't. I think the yeast can play a part in it. It has to be in combination with something else that changes the character of the wine. I think by itself it'd be hard to tell the difference in wine.
No, I think no, actually not, because because when I was stupid enough to be crushing grapes, which I did for a while, just for the fun of it, I isolated Cabernet, 3 lots of Cabernet, and I fermented 3 lots on different yeast.
Oh, did you really?
That was the only difference. I used Montrachet yeast. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. Those wines were markedly different. No, they were markedly different. I mean, one of them had higher acid, another one had more fruit, another one was somewhere in between. We're tasting the wines because I made it with some friends of mine.
We're all biological.
That's really interesting, So, and natural yeast, the problem with natural yeast are that they're not as strong as commercial yeast, and sometimes they die off before all the sugar's gone, and then you got residual sugar in your wine, and that's really hard to get out.
Regular yeast, if you do add a little bit, it will dominate that yeast.
There you go.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.